Okay, let me get this straight. Mickey has Minnie, which is by far one of the sweetest relationships in the world, and Donald has Daisy. Hell, you know they're not Mickey and Minnie, but they still seem very happy together. I'm just very particular about my Disney couples is all. Let's see, I'm hopefully paired with the crush I alluded to on Twitter. And finally, Goofy is with, Clarabelle Cow? I've seen her and Goofy's romance blossom before, so this must be who Goofy's meant to be with. Right? Well, it turns out even at the ripe age of 80, trying to determine who Goofy is dating is not a very straightforward answer. Hello, I'm Isaac from What's So Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people. Today, I'm going to attempt to go through the complicated dating history of Goofy to unearth the truth on whether or not Goofy is dating Clarabelle Cow. If you'd like to learn more about Goofy or Clarabelle, I've provided all the links to the movies and the resources I used in the description. And to continue discussing Disney with me, make sure to subscribe and to click that notification button. Now, prior to Goofy's creation in 1932 in the Mickey Mouse short Mickey's Review, the anthropomorphic cow brought to life in 1928 named Clarabelle was actually with a different guy. Clarabelle and Horace Horsecollar were actually frequently paired together for the first few years of their existence, often acting as a couple for Mickey and Minnie to double date with. And after a few years of being together in 1931 in the comic storyline Clarabelle's Boarding House, Horace even proposed to Clarabelle, but the wedding never happened. Then in 1934, during a short titled Orphan's Benefit, Goofy seemed to be swooping in to take Clarabelle's affection from Horace. For the first time, we saw Clarabelle's heart get pulled in two ways by these two guys, which has set the precedent for Clarabelle's relationship status till today. You know, constantly switching back and forth between these two studs. But with Clarabelle Cow's popularity diminishing in the late 1930s and 40s, and Goofy becoming a celebrity in his own right, Goofy would not be with her just yet. Instead, Goofy was married in the 1950s to a woman known as Mrs. Geef, who even fathered a Goofy child. If you'd like to learn more about the history and my thoughts on Mrs. Goof and the mother to Goofy's son Max, you can find my discussion about her in the description. Unfortunately for Goofy though, his wife wouldn't be around forever. With Goofy's leading lady's fate left unknown, Goofy was left with a son and a heart that needed some lovin'. And this is where Goofy's love life really gets crazy. Goofy is legit ping-ponging between cuties for the next few decades. In Super Goof comics in the late 1960s, Clarabelle was finally shown to be the girlfriend of Goofy, as she frequently appeared as the damsel in distress in these stories. But that came to an end in 1969, since Clarabelle was pushed out by a female character named Glory B, who was now taking up the role as Goofy's girlfriend. Obviously, since Goofy was taken, that meant Clarabelle had to go back with her ex Horace for a while in the 70s. But Goofy couldn't be held down for long. In 2000, in an extremely Goofy movie, Goofy then becomes romantically involved with a librarian named Sylvia Marpole, who I personally really liked as his girlfriend, but after Goofy gets his degree, we have never seen her again, and instead he gets another shot with Clarabelle. See what I mean? Back and forth, back and forth. Goofy's love life is exhausting. Goofy seems to have a crush on Clarabelle Cow during the 2002 episode of The House of Mouse titled Super Goof.
Clarabelle, would you, go to the pictures with me?
And in the 2004 direct-to-video film, The Three Musketeers, Clarabelle attempts to destroy Goofy until Goofy pronounces his love to her through song, and her emotions get to the best of her. Goofy then continues to show interest in Clarabelle Cow in the Minnie's Bow Tunes episode Dance Lessons, as he is the one taking her to a dance.
Why, Clarabelle, you think you can teach me some of them fancy moves at the snowball tonight?
And throughout the show, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Goofy and Clarabelle are shown to be a couple.
Oh, I just love when you speak Italian.
It finally appears after a long string of relationships for Goofy, Disney has finally decided Goofy should be with Clarabelle, truly ending the debate on who Goofy is meant to be with. Oh wait, no, it's not over. After a consistent few years of seeing Goofy with Clarabelle in the 2017 Mickey and the Roadster Racers episode Running with the Roadsters, Clarabelle was seen swooning over Horace Horsecollar's Spanish alter ego El Horace Horsecollar.
Good luck, El Horace!
Once again, Clarabelle has shown interest in Horace, and once again, there seems to be no stability for Goofy's romantic life. But I think that's kind of the point. Unlike Mickey and Donald, who had a woman created for them in the first few decades of their on-screen debuts, Goofy never had that, and for this reason, he never gained an iconic romantic partner. Sure, he has shown romantic interest in Clarabelle throughout the years, but instead of having her as a Minnie or Daisy to be with him for any relationship situation, Goofy was also consistently given new cuties for his specific situations. Clarabelle Cow is a common romantic partner of Goofy, but Disney doesn't want her to be the romantic partner, possibly to keep the character's story possibilities open for the future and to keep him in the same relationship status we're most familiar with. It's always complicated with the goof. So have Goofy and Clarabelle Cow dated? Yes. Are they together now? Not really. But will they be dating in the future? I think they likely will be. But it all depends on the next Goofy story the folks over at Disney want to tell. If you enjoy discussing the relationship status of animated characters, then click that like button. And if you are interested in staying up to date with more magical Goofy videos, then click that subscribe button and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So now it's time for the question of the day, sponsored by my patrons. Who do you think Goofy should be dating? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, along with any other ideas you have for future Discovering Disney episodes. If you'd like to see more Watson videos, then check out some awesome pics over here. And as always, thanks for watching and have a magical day.